Welcome to Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
Rex.
So ages ago, like months and months and months, Michael Van Horenbeek
Okay.
donated money.
Yes.
Just money.
Yeah.
And he said, I don't have a plan. Just on the 22nd of May, I turn 40.
Mm-hmm.
And can this video come out as close as possible to the 22nd of May?
Michael Van Horenbeek, you magnificent bastard.
Throwing out the cash?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No. Don't, oh God.
What did you get?
Anyway,
What did you get
so
with the money?
happy birthday, Michael Van Horenbeek.
Yes, happy birthday.
What
did you
he
get?
asked was, I'm looking for a good port cask whiskey.
Okay, yeah.
Could you guys suggest something? So instead of going and buying a whiskey and just drinking it, I thought, let's compare some port cask whiskeys real quick.
Look at this.
Yeah?
Look at this babingus.
A bourbon,
Yeah.
a blended Scotch,
Okay. I never.
budget.
Portuguese. Have I
We
had
reviewed
this?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesus. And one of my all-time favorites, the Glendronach Portwood, which we also reviewed.
Yeah.
So we've reviewed all of these separately.
Yeah.
Prior. You can watch the whole review of each of these
Yep.
prior. But what do you want to start with?
You know what, man? I want to start with the Dewars.
Me too.
There we go.
That was going to be my vote as well. Oh,
I
starting far left.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
All right.
Any reason why he specified port?
I think he's just looking for cool port finished whiskeys. I don't know why. He said he liked some of the ones in that direction, the sherry cask.
Yeah.
Okay. So first, if I remember correctly, there were a couple of Dewars that this leans into my preferred direction for Dewars, which is the port cask softens that sort of musty malt note that bleeds in through the whole budget.
I get almost a butterscotch quality. It's getting there.
Way more densely
It's not
sweet.
full on butterscotch, but it's it's a head fake in that direction.
And you know what's great about this?
And then
It's Portuguese smooth.
You know what? And the categorization of all things smooth, Portuguese
definitely up
it's
there. Yeah.
one rung below ultimate smooth, which is, as we all know,
The Dolphin.
Dolphin smooth.
Yeah. But a close second is Portugal.
Now, if it's a Portuguese Dolphin,
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah. You can't even.
Can't even touch it. It just slides right off.
Are you getting that little bit of a char quality in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually a nice note.
To me, it's sort of a musty, fainty, a toasted raisin. And then it gets a little bit budget on the palate.
Yeah.
You get that sort of malt grainy note, but it still has this nice candied layer of sweetness. So really simple, very accessibly priced.
It's a lovely nose on the palate. It does get budgety and kind of thin.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the kind of thing that if it was a cask, I'm curious as to whether or not the budgetiness would come through. Or if the cranking up the volume with all of those flavors that you get on the nose, if it cask, those would deliver on the taste.
Now let's see what happens when you take that whole approach
This
with
one?
malted barley and port cask and make it a single malt and a very reasonably, even for that, this is a great port cask, Glendronach.
This is a silky fruit. Oh man, and then what is that, like a Jolly Rancher level of sweetness?
Yeah, this is like a poached fig or a plum or raisin pudding.
That is much sweeter on the
Bring
nose.
us some figgy pudding,
yeah.
bring us some figgy pudding. Kind of bready.
Yeah, that is kind of like a dessert. There's almost like
Oh, this is end of the night cigar dessert whiskey combo. Oh yeah. And there's that almost dark chocolate kind of bitterness tang at the
Did you say? Did you say? Bitter taint?
tang.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's this one?
Get your mind out of the
No,
gutter.
I just heard. That's fine. It's a lovely whiskey. Between the two, there's no comparison.
Yeah.
There's no comparison.
No,
The Glendronach.
blows everything out of the water.
This can, it has a really nice nose. If you're just going on the nose, it's like, oh damn, the Dewars is kind of bringing the heat. But once you get into that taste, the Glendronach is just putting it to, yeah.
By the way,
Not
Ryan
to- not to
Butler gave us that one.
Thank you. Are we bastards?
No, this is from old reviews.
Thank you.
And Stephen Dugan, thanks again for that bottle.
We have enjoyed this. As
Yeah, we have. Well, it's gone into a lot of port cask examples when we're doing blind tastings. This one is Thomas More. It's a bottle that I can't remember who gave us the Thomas More lineup, but this is Barton's.
You know what? The Glendronach set a really high bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Barton's line
Okay.
of finished whiskeys, right? Extended cask finish. Barton 1792.
Yeah, already that oakiness from the barrel shows up. Much more prominent. The fruity quality of that cherry, the classic cherries coming through. Almost overly steeped tea bag.
Yeah, the astringency is really strong in the nose comparatively.
Yeah.
Coming right off the back of a malt. It's very dry and bitter black tea astringent.
I'm telling you.
But still has that candied note, right?
Yeah. So far, the Glendronach is the nicest. I have not tasted the Thomas More yet. But it is a beautiful cherry, though. You run it along all the way along the edges of the glass, and it just, wow.
You know what this reminds me of? Have you ever gone to like the really fancy chocolatiers where they like the boxes are pristine and everything looks like a work of art in a small chocolate?
So,
and you bite into it, there's always a cream, there's always, the filling is always liquid.
So I've been to candy shops, but they specialize in like sugar-based candy, not chocolatier. No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You've got to.
Yeah.
There's one in Waco across from Balcones.
Okay.
I can't remember what they're called. They're next door to Milo. But you walk in and it's like looking at art.
Wow.
Like you would, and the box is like a hard box with each chocolate gets its own little, right? And I've been to a couple like this and they always stand there and they hand it to you and you're like, I can't eat this because this is too pretty. That's what this reminds me of in the smell. It's got this dark chocolatey sort of creamy candied cherry notes, but you're also sipping on oversteeped black tea at the same time.
I still haven't tasted the Thomas More. Going back to the nose of the Glendronach, figs. The AB, tons of fig on the Glendronach nose. But
tasted in the palate of the Thomas More is way better than the nose. It's all the soft chocolate cream and cherry.
Dude.
Yeah.
That is great.
It really softened out the palate on the bourbon.
Well, that is...
Nose is still astringent, though.
It's almost 50% ABV, 49 point.
But man, the Glendronach Portwood just cooks butt.
It's kind of between those
All right,
two.
so here's your marching orders. You can easily get Dewar's Portuguese, and it's going to be pretty cheap. You can get Thomas More these days because they're trying to scale up this release and like get it everywhere.
That's a good one.
You're going to have a hard time getting Glendronach Portwood, and it will be nosebleed expensive, but it's head and shoulders above everything on this table right now.
So, the Thomas More, I'm going to say this is a lovely whiskey.
Yeah.
I would not categorize it as a super complex whiskey.
No.
There's plenty there to enjoy, but it's not from sip to finish. It's doing these weird flourishes and shifting from one thing to another, and it unfolds and it changes and switches up and finishes different. No, it's pretty straightforward, but what's there is really nice.
We could have done Angel's Envy because that's the obvious go-to for people in port cask finish.
I mean, there's still time.
What? Dude.
I haven't started reading comments yet.
Nah, I'll pour it for you, but I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I got so much to do.
Okay, as if I don't. I just can do it drunk. No, I'm kidding. Caleb Davio, I just want to smack you guys right now with that politician explanation of whiskey that was spot on. I love you guys.
I don't know if I can reach the Angel's Envy.
Jump, you're right there. You're so close.
Can you see it?
It's right in front of you.
Wait, where?
Right, look.
Oh, yeah. Once again, looking past it in every direction.
So we were looking for a bottle before we started shooting.
Yeah.
We were over at the Eilish shelf, and it was literally like eye line level right there at the front.
It really was.
There's 3 people looking for it, and finally. Just Chris. Wait. So you're telling me that you guys have jobs beyond just drinking whiskey? Yeah.
There's your Angel's Envy.
Yeah. Oh, wow. This is giving me so much less on the nose compared to all 3 of these.
Yeah, that's my memory of it. It's a really nice tasting whiskey, but it's not as dramatic of a nose as I would prefer.
Very tame nose. Yeah.
Partially, it's a lower proof, right? It's 43 and change.
I'm telling you right now. If you're looking for flavor,
Port cask. Yeah.
I would put it.
That's why I didn't bother with the Angel's Envy.
All right, this is backwards for you, but these are going neck and neck, depending on whether you like American
that would've
whiskey.
won for me.
Oh yeah, but if
Yeah,
you
but
like
I
American
see-
whiskey, this is where you're at. If you're in like the Scotch and stuff, this is where you're at. Then this one, and then this one.
Yeah.
And these, there's going to be some haterade sipping in the comments. These are closer than they should be.
Yeah, for like at the level of what they deliver.
Yeah, compared to these two. I'm talking about not what the flavors actually are, but the level and intensity and richness and vibrance of the flavors.
Yeah.
The Angel's Envy in this A, B, C, D comparison. Damn though.
Yeah.
Damn though.
Well done, Thomas. Moore.
Okay, yeah. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
Steal, may you steal your liver, sir.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us.